Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I am pretty good, I guess. It is 1:15 Central Time, and I am in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, at Alliance Steel. Talked about it yesterday, how I was doing a load swap. I got to Little Rock last night at 6 p.m. thereabouts, and parked my truck and dropped my trailer, pulled my truck around to the wash bay, ran it through the auto wash, and then backed it up into the middle and used the wands on it to get the stuff the auto wash didn't get off, which is quite a lot. Still not a perfect job. It looks a lot better than it did than the huge streaks of salt and mud that were running up the side of the truck. I mean, literally from the wheel well all the way to the top. Let's see. After I did that, I went and found my trailer I was picking up, and I talked to Mark on the phone. He's the driver who had it. Apparently his ECM went bad in his truck, and they were working on it. So he was going to do mine in the morning with his, or with a yard truck if necessary, to deliver mine. And so I got the bills, talked to him about the load, we did the equipment shop, I got it hooked up, and then I moved where I was parked from the shop area, and I moved on out to the show line with the trailer since the truck was clean. It was dark anyway though, and parked out there, and then went and took a shower, went to bed. It was a long day. I was in bed. I don't know. I went to sleep while the video was uploading. There you go. Yesterday's video. Meant to get up at 4:30 or 5 o'clock. I mean at 4:30 to leave at 5. But I ended up kind of rolling around in the bed till 5, and then got up and left at 5:30. And it was I was wrong on the mileage. I was thinking Fort Smith for some reason yesterday. It was 400 miles almost to get here. So it took 6.5, almost 7 hours with the load checks, and I stopped for lunch, and I don't remember what town it is. Seminole. At the Loves, got a Subway. Got here, checked in, a little guard shack. I've never been here before. And he told me where to park. And he says if it was raining, take the tarps off and everything, and they would come out and get me when they were ready. Well, just as I was finishing up the tarps and getting the chains done, the guy came out to mark the beams. It's flat iron is what it is, or flat steel. Using whatever they're going to use it for. This place got all kinds of stuff in it. And told me when I was done to pull into Bay 3 straight in. I asked him if I was supposed to back in. He said no, pull straight in. So I pulled straight in. Here I am. So with me being pulled straight in, I'm sorry, but you're not going to get a very good unload video. Put a good video of me untarping and unsecuring, but because the light from the door is right there, it's not going to be very good. I might leave it out. I guess you'll find out when I run it here in a little bit. So, I got a pre-plan, amazingly enough. I'm picking up in Duke, but I'm picking up a preloaded trailer. They were all loaded yesterday for load pickup today. It goes to Springdale, Arkansas, but I don't have to go to Springdale. I get to go home with it. And yes, I know it's in pretty much the opposite direction. But since I am picking up my student on Monday, I will get paid the out-of-route miles. Yes. So it turned a 500-mile trip into a 700-mile trip, which is good money. Speaking of money, the hammer fell yesterday on the roll the window up. Hammer fell on me yesterday on the PFP in relation to my accident last Friday. I did not understand how it all worked. They did not explain it very well in orientation. And now that I think back about it, I need to go look at my notes, because I do not think they even talked about it at all in orientation, other than an accident costs you points. So when you read the fine print and you have an accident like mine, at fault, less than $2,000, it takes 1 point from preventable accidents. It adds a mark under preventable accidents on your PFP and charges you 3 points on the PFP itself. So base, let's just say base, have 100. They take 3 points off, that's 97. Okay. Then there's another column where if you receive any safety points, and this is not just from accidents, but it's from securement issues, and I already knew this one. Securement problems, you get caught jumping off trailers, by someone with authority or stuff like that. Oh, I got 2 points taken off of that because I had 2 points added to my safety record within the company. Each one of those points is worth 3 points. So that's 6 more points. So that brought it down to 91. Okay, that wasn't bad. That's 5 cents a mile. However, because of the wind, I've been driving into the wind literally for the last 4 days. Every time I turn around, the wind changes and I drive right into it. I'm not complaining. It's the nature of the job. But I've been doing it for the last 4 or 5 trips, not just days, trips. My fuel mileage has dropped from 7.4 to 7.2. So that puts me below my threshold of 7.3. So I've lost 4 points on top of that. So with that and a couple other things that I don't understand, I'm down to 83 points out of 100 for my PFP. That's 3 cents per mile PFP. Still getting one. And I still have 7 days to go. The only thing I'm going to be able to do is hope that when they add in the MAV waypoints, which is for truck washes, good attitude, all kinds of stuff like that, that it will raise my bar up to at least 4 points. I'll take the 3, but I want a minimum of 4 because that's roughly a B average. It's called a B1. It's A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, and F for freak in failure, or N for nothing, really. So that's where I stand on that. For those that are interested in coming here and want to know how PFP works, that's basically how it does work. After this month, when this quarter's over, I will show you all the PFP chart and everything on it as it stands now. They may change it. I don't know. But basically, I went from a perfect month to a 2-second error on my part to 3 cents where I had 6 before. So yeah, that's it. Also, with this load to Duke, I get to go home and then go to Springdale. The going home part, and then the difference between going home and then just going straight to Springfield is about 200 miles. Typically, I found out that would be on me. I'd have to eat that as out of route. But because my student is in Dallas and he is supposed to join me on Monday before I leave, I will get paid for the load. Now, if he doesn't show again or has some problem and can't come, then I will eat the out of route miles. But I will fight for it because I was told I'd get paid because I'm supposed to pick him up. So, basically I'm going to get a 700-mile trip for the weekend. I won't get paid for any of it on this check because I'll be going in the wrong direction, and the pickup and everything won't calculate till Monday. So, I don't know what to say about that. It doesn't really matter. So far, with this delivery here, I have 1,800 miles for the week, and I will have the empty miles from here to there, so that pushes me to roughly 1825 to 1830. I don't know exactly. All I know is it's better than it was on Tuesday, or Wednesday, excuse me, and they wanted to send me home. So, wow, that's a long intro for the first stop. And I apologize, but sometimes I just got to talk and tell y'all stuff. That way I get it off my chest. So, until I get to Duke, see you later. Bye. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? The week just keeps going on. I am in Duke, Oklahoma at American Gypsum. I was at Alliance Steel for about 2.5 hours, and they were slow to get started on loading. And once I got done there, I put up the rest of my equipment away, the boards and stuff, and took off after I sent my empty. It took a little while to get down here. Traffic is just, everybody's escaping Oklahoma City, I guess, to go to the country. I don't know. It took me a while to get down 44. I got here at 5:30, I think it was. Got the bills out of the drop box and went and found my trailer. Started moving all my stuff and getting everything worked out because it was a preloaded trailer, so it was already tarped. And once I got all my stuff moved, then I started going over the load itself to make sure everything was all right. It wasn't. It's 4 stacks as usual, but they only put enough straps on it for 3 stacks. The 3rd stack back didn't have any securement on it whatsoever, none. And so I had to throw straps on that and find some edge protection because I gave up all of mine on the Duke load I gave away in Oklahoma City. So I was lucky to find 4 pieces of cardboard edge protection laying in the parking lot that I could use that wasn't too bad off. Then rebuilt the tarp because they can't tarp correctly, at least not the Maverick way. Got all the tarps done, got the straps fixed, got all that taken care of, and did pre-trip on the trailer, checking everything, and it's got a bad light that will not light up, and it's the turn signal marker lamp on the side of the trailer, which is, you can maybe get away with the regular marker light, but not the one at the turn signal. That will definitely get you stuck. So I'm stuck here until the maintenance guy gets here. So that means I will not be able to get to Vernon. I had enough time when I was done with everything to be able to get to Vernon, to the truck stop down there. So I'm stuck here until the morning because I've been waiting an hour roughly, and I have 9 minutes left on my 14. So I'm not going anywhere. Be staying here. But I can leave based on the way my hours work. I can leave at 4 a.m. That means I should actually be able to drop the truck off and get home by 11 in the morning. So at least I'll get a 34-hour reset. I'll get about 48 hours at home. Because my student texted me wanting to know what time we were going to leave next week because he's raring to go, I guess. I guess he's anxious since he missed 2 weeks. And I texted him back and told him I plan on leaving at noon on Monday because I got to be in Springdale, Arkansas at 7 a.m. on Tuesday. We can't stay at the receiver, so even though the ETA says we'll have 11 hours available, we won't. We'll go on Monday and drive up, and we'll stop in Shalom Springs again because that Lowe's is good. It's only 30 minutes from there roughly, I think. I'll have to look to make sure. I know it is from Lowell, but Springdale's right there too. Stop there for the night and then do the 30-45 minute drive in the morning, unload, and head to, you guessed it, Fort Smith probably. Though I don't know, it's been weird. Three of the last 5 or 6 times that I thought that I was going to definitely go to Fort Smith, I ended up going someplace else. Went and picked up lumber once. I went and picked up those pallets, which I didn't care for that too much, to be honest. I mean, to be brutally honest, I didn't care for that load too much. I mean, I'd do it again. They paid me. I just didn't like it. And they swing too much in the wind. They swing too much, period. The roads in Oklahoma, if you ever driven here, you know what they're like. They're horrible. Horrible. Even when they're brand new, they're horrible. So that's where we'll stand. So I guess I will miss y'all a very Merry Christmas for the last time. And I will talk to y'all on Tuesday. So until then, keep the shiny side up. 73s. Be safe.